Well, you're probably waiting for the show to start. Well, I can understand that. And trust me, you were in the right place. But before we start the show, we got to let you know that today's show is brought to you by a very special and new sponsor to the show. None other than Southern New Hampshire University. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you know I'm excited about it. Number one, because they're doing a great thing in terms of helping people overcome, some of the experience barriers that are holding people back, right? And we know that that comes up a lot as we progress through this professional world and just adulthood, right? So with SNHU, the beautiful part about them is this. They are designed for people like you and me, man. The ones that are busy, but can make some time to be on the online space and, multitask, so to speak. And that is what SNHU brings to the table. The largest, or one of the largest, accredited nonprofit online degree offerings. Man, it is a dope thing that they got going on over there. One of the programs that stood out to me the most is their sports management program, in terms of being able to, number one, work at your own pace. They have multiple times throughout the year where you're able to get into the course and ultimately progress through at your own speed, 24/7 access. I mean, those are beautiful things, especially when we're just talking about the working person, the busy person, the person with the family out there. SNHU. Oh, they trying to hook you up. They trying to help you out, baby. Now, like I said, for myself, man, I've utilized the online program very similar to this, and I can tell you firsthand the benefits that come from these type of programs and what SNHU is offering, man. You don't want to miss out on it. So check out the link, all right? snhu.edu/Arthur Moats, all right? You check that out. Obviously, this is all in the description as well. But I want you to check that out, man. Look at that sports management program and just see some of the average salaries associated with degrees in this field, man. Could definitely be something that might motivate you, make you want to go out there and do something special out there and, ultimately put yourself on an even better trajectory. But with that being the case, you see right here, SNHU, Southern New Hampshire University. I stand by them. And as always, keep being great. But now I think it's time to get back to the show. So, you already know, don't touch that dial, baby.
Speaking of Avatar, Cory Trice.
Oh, yeah. He's as TG. When we get on with TG, he couldn't, he was so surprised. He was like, bro, why is this dude? So I'm like, yo, that's Cory. I'm like, yo, he got the knee brace on, but that's Cory. Like, it's crazy. Cory makes JPJ look small. JPJ makes Dante Jackson look small. Dante Jackson's a big corner. JPJ's a big corner. It's just Cory Trice looks like a daggone safety at times because of how big he is. But prior to him getting hurt, he showed that he could play in terms of the OTA element of it, the cornerback spot. And a lot of dudes are still excited.
He was playing in training camp too, right?
But
he got hurt middle of training camp.
It was right before, right when pads were coming on and stuff like that. But you listen to guys like Ike Taylor talk about him. He's raving on. He's excited about him because he remembers what it looked like, and now we're seeing him back out there. But we got big body corners. Another dude that was a little bit surprising to me as well, Deshaun Elliott. The size on him, I felt like he was another dude who was a little bit more rocked up than I thought, but moved well in space, stuff like that. He was wearing 25 here. It threw me off at first. I was like, yo, is that was my man Rowe? And I was like, oh, no, that's Deshaun. All right, yeah. But I thought he was moving well also, man. I feel like we're really going to see his presence or feel his presence felt when the pads come on. Because you just look at the size profile with him, and I just think of the offset of when it was KZ in some of those settings. I'm like, that collision is going to be a lot different with this type of body out here versus.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What do you think the combination is then at safety?
Well, they were
knee-jerk reaction.
They were rocking Deshaun and Minka. That's what they were rocking with it, and I was fine because Minka does all the Minka stuff. And any of that, you in the box, so you need that physical. You got Deshaun Elliott. Deshaun's a big safety. That's the other part with him, but because he has a Minka that can do all the heavy lifting in terms of that, covering ground, sideline stuff, it allows him to be that more of a physical, be in the box type of dude because he tackles really well. And that's the part where I just think they'll complement each other. But once again, it was the first day. So we'll obviously see how it continues to progress. But I thought that, like I said, that combo looked good. We just looked like we had mutants, a lot of just size. So, we're not a little team right now, man.
Like, we got a good Madden squad.
Yeah,
it just needs
yeah.
to translate into
Right,
reality.
and that's the thing. It's like, yo, we're excited about it. Even us as players, we're excited because, like, yo, these are talented guys. We love the additions in terms of the coaches and stuff like that. But even when you're out there, we all snap back into when we did this, and it was like, yes, these are all dope pieces, but now we got to make sure that that meshes with this meshes with that. This is on the same page with this one. All right, coaching wise, philosophy wise, we're all connecting the dots with every little thing from this first install all the way to the end of this thing. Because yesterday was just the install for, your first down plays, right? Pro, base, that type of stuff. I'm sure today they had some type of play action pass stuff, right? Then I'm sure tomorrow's gonna be your short yardage, goal line, or short yardage red zone type plays. And it's like, yo, those three different sets of practices are three very different styles of plays mentally and just calling wise, right? Because you're not going to call 4 verts in a condensed red zone, but 4 verts are a lot more prevalent if you're backed up, or if you're at midfield, you got to be more aware of that. So just the different philosophies and stuff like that, you just want to see how all of that continues to mesh together.